Yes, welcome back. Let's read this. This is old airline company using flying boats, using seaplanes, but that's an old one. I just like to read it.
Astra Aero. Astra Aero founded 1919 ceased operations 1930 headquarters Zurich Horn Switzerland key people Alfred Comte Walter Mittelholzer, Emilet Adioli. Astra Aero, Latin for to the stars air, was a Swiss airliner based at Zurich Horn in Zurich. Dornier Merkur.
Yes, my computer have crashed. So computer have crashed again. My computer's crashing. We did that one more time today later. So we can do like nothing. Gonna do this. So sorry for that. That's because it's so hot in my apartment always. Like 30 degrees. That makes me very sleepy because it's so hot every day. It's like this every day. It's like this because the sun is shining today. So I just like to read it. I have to reboot. I'm going to drink some cola, but I need few minutes now to log in again. Could maybe then keep the video in one part. Then we have to log in. I have to log in now, so we need few minutes to reboot. Yes. I'm sorry for that, but this is how my life is like this now, and it will continue like this many more months because I don't have the money to buy a new gamer computer. So, and I have to move out my apartment, and I have no savings, so I cannot just I cannot have zero money. I cannot spend all money I have on a gamer computer. Because it's more important I have a little bit money on my bank account. So I need a tiny saving in my bank account, like $1,000 or more, just for emergency foods. And I have stopped spending money from my credit cards. I cannot spend money more from this because I will be in debt rest of my life if I do it. So I have to wait many months to my debt. Debt is dropping slowly. It will take many months to do it, or one more year. So I cannot really do anything about it. Only stop spending money in my credit cards and wait. This is why it's called a debt trap. It's calling a debt trap because it's very hard to get out of a debt trap. No, it's calling a debt trap when you trap it in a debt with high interest, because it's very hard to get out. Because it takes many months and years to get out of a big debt. Yes, I need some minutes to reboot. No, not reboot, I need some minutes to open everything again. And I'm very sleepy because it's 30 degrees hot and I sleep in this in the nights. Yes, I don't know what my computer is doing. I need some minutes to try to start it again. maybe we have to give up. We have to give up do this today because my apartment is too hot today. And my computer will keep this. I just have to give up and drive American Truck Simulator or do something else. Because my apartment is very hot. Now I can click there, then open everything again. So and it keep do this my whole day, and I don't have the energy for this because I have done this many years, 1,000 times. It keep do this every day, many years and years and years and years. But I cannot really do anything about it. Yes, I can buy a new computer, I will do that. But I have explained, I have all kind of problem with my money. I have big problem with my money and debts. I have tried to get out for years and years and years. And finally I can see the end of my debts, my payments to my debt. So I'm not going to empty my there's no way I'm going to empty my credit cards just to buy a gamer computer, because it's more important I have money for food. Food and bills is more important than this, and to have apartment. So now I will read it again. I need more cola. No, my real life, my apartment and food and electricity bills is more important than computer games.
Astra Aero. Astra Aero founded 1919 operations 1930 headquarters Zurich Horn Switzerland. Key people Alfred Comte Walter Mittelholzer, Emilet Adioli. Astra Aero, Latin for to the stars air, was a Swiss airliner based at Zurich Horn in Zurich. Dornier Merkur, CH-142, operated by Astra Aero, 1927. Walter Mittelholzer using Dornier B-Bau Merkur, CH-142, at Berlin Tempelhof Airport Junkers F.13, CH-92, operated by Astra Aero early years. Initiated by Oskar Bieder and Fritz Rinner in July 1919, the Schweiz Gesellschaft für Lufttourismus, literally, Swiss Corporation for Air Tourism, was established in Zurich. Tourist flights with flying boats were planned from sites at Zurich Horn in Zurich Riesbach, 1, and in Genève, Interlaken /2, Locarno Lugano, Illusen, Lausanne Auchi, Romanshorn and St. Moritz. Switzerland, with its numerous lakes, appeared predestined for use of seaplanes, so that no expensive airports would have to be built. Oskar Bieder was killed in an accident before the ambitious project was realized. 2. The driving forces of the latter Astra Aero Company were the Swiss aviation pioneers Walter Mittelholzer and Alfred Comte. Using Junkers F.13, Comte and Mittelholzer undertook flights over the Alps, Ticino, Matterhorn, the Bernese Alps in late summer 1919. And on 11 September 1919 they succeeded in the crossing of the Mont Blanc, L.4807 meters, 15,771 feet. On the 15th of December 1919, Astra Aero SA was registered as an Aktiengesellschaft, and on the 24th of February 1920, Astra Aero merged with Airlines Fricke & Co. and Aero Gesellschaft kommt Mittelholzer & Co. to form Astra Aero AG in Zurich. 3. Alfred Comte was appointed by the board as chief pilot for land planes and Walter Mittelholzer as head of the aerial photography department. On the 21st of April, 1920, Avion Tourismus in Geneva was bought and the share capital was doubled to 600,000 Swiss francs. Following the recent merger, the company was renamed in Astra Aero, Avion Tourismus, Schweiz. Luftverkehrs AG. 4. Flight stations were created in Bern, Geneva, Lugano, Romanshorn and Zurich, Zurich Horn and Schwamendingen. On the 24th of May 1920, Emil Tadioli, the chief pilot for seaplanes, and his mechanic, died during a demonstration flight at an air show in Romanshorn aboard a Savoia flying boat. 4. Financial constraints limited the operations in the first year of operation, and so the board of directors recommended on the 23rd of December 1920, to reduce the flight crew to the pilots Pilichodi, Cartier and Weber. Operations were limited to the air stations at Zurich, Horn and Geneva. In 1920, the 7 pilots of the company did 4,699 tourist flights with 7,384 passengers, resulting in 1,254 hours flight time and a total distance of about 166,920 kilometers. 103,720 mi. Astra Aero closed its first year with a Fokker F.VI 3M, CH-190, operated by Astra Aero Junkers G.23, CH-133, Rohrbach Roator Roland and its pilot Charpentier at Geneva Cointrin Airport, 1929. Flying boats of Astra Aero SA at Zurich Horn, a Softerday Strandbad Tiefenbrunn in Lido Bellrivestrasse nearby Zurich Tiefenbrunn train station in the background. 1920, a huge loss of 426,365 Swiss francs, and a 410,757 Swiss franc loss in the second fiscal year. 2. The co-CEO of Astra, Henry Pilichodi, made on July 18, 1921, with 5 passengers the first Alpine passenger flight with the Junkers F.13 airplane in the Bernese Alps. 4. In the first 2 years of operational service, aerial photography and charter airline needs were the main focus of operations. In June 1922, the first scheduled flight route Geneva-Zurich-Nuremberg through Earth was established. In 1924, Alfred Comte founded the Alfred Comte Flug- und Sportfliegerschule in Obereden, Horgen. Walter Mittelholzer became Astra's one and only CEO. Flight routes and time of expansion. In operational association with Junkers Aviation, on the 1st of June 1922, the Geneva-Zurich route to Earth, in September 1922 extended to Berlin, ways established with 4 Junkers F.13, and Astra became the first airline of Switzerland to maintain regular international flights. On behalf of Junkers, scheduled flights to Berlin, Danzig and Riga were established. In April 1924, the air route Zurich-Stuttgart-Frankfurt was established with connections to the route Berlin-Amsterdam. At the same time, the Astra route Geneva-Zurich-Munich got a new intermediate station in Lausanne. On the 15th of May, the line Zurich-Munich-Vienna was admitted to the grid. In 1925, Astra had to separate their operational flights from that of the Trans-European Union, as the Swiss authorities did not pay subsidies for an international company, and therefore Astra had to limit the flights to the line Geneva-Zurich-Munich, exclusively with Swiss aircraft and pilots. However, Astra participated the so-called Europa Union and became a member of the IATA in 1926. On the 14th of June, 1928, The first serious accident in Swiss passenger air travel occurred. A Junkers F-13 of the Astra crashed after takeoff at Frankfurt am Main, F. Chardon. The pilot and 3 passengers were seriously injured. 4. Mittelholzer's Africa flights. The Swiss media events of the 1920s were Walter Mittelholzer's Africa flights for aerial photography and cartography purposes. In 1924, he did first transcontinental flight expedition, starting from the water airport at Zurich Horn via Egypt to South Africa. Mittelholzer's aircraft was a Dornier Merkur, CH-142. It was taken over on the 26th of March, 1931, by the Swissair airline and taken out of service in 1932. 5. In winter 1924/25, Mittelholzer flew to Tehran. The trip lasted a month, including 2 emergency landings. Its flights are considered outstanding technical achievements of its time. In 1930, during another flight to Africa, Walter Mittelholzer was the first pilot to fly over Mount Kilimanjaro. Fleet seaplanes of Astra Aero 8 Zurich Horn, Albis Schein and Fallach, to the left, and yet Lieberg, to the right. In the background. The modern Junkers F-13, aircraft registration CH-91, CH-92, CH-93 and CH-94, and Junkers G-23 have been leased from Junkers. Besides, Astra Aero concentrated to post and photo flights with smaller machines, some with a decommissioned military aircraft. From Zurich Horn, Zurich Seefeld, seaplanes were used, among others, 2 Dornier Merkur B Bau, CH-142/171. The latter was for Mittelholzer's Africa flights equipped with floats. 3 Fokker F.7, CH-194/192/193. 1 BFW/Messerschmitt M18D, CH-191. 6. At least 1 Comte C4, designed by Alfred Comte. 6 Lona flying boats and flying boats of Italian origin, among them 7 Macchina Port and 5 Savoia flying boats and the first large flying boat Dornier Wall. 2. Merger with Balair to form Swissair. On the 31st of December, 1930, the retroactive merger was done with Air Basel AG, Balair, as per decision of the General Assembly on the 17th of March, 1931. The merger was forced by the Swiss Federal Air Administration due to the bad financial situation and also subsidized Balair, to form a new Swiss airline, Swissair, whose technical director became Walter Mittelholzer. 7. References. 060.
Good. So let's start the video.